climbing with the best gear gives you an edge, you know, and just having everything right where it needs to be in the right moment, you know, and that's just enables you to really free yourself and just go 100%.
Petzl are a prime example of successful business involved within the outdoor industry sector. Success factors for Petzl which make them unique is their innovative approach to need in the market. For example, the Ascender and the Gree, which they invented and further developed, gaining worldwide recognition for their efforts, advancing potential within the vertical world, and which has now become Petzl's core provision.
Here are some of the most recognisable items that Petzl manufacture.
Secondly to this is their provision of equipment for builders, firefighters, tree surgeons, climbers and such like. Petzl are primarily a manufacturer of safety equipment. Their augmented services are clearly the excellent quality and price ranges to suit consumers across a broad spectrum.
These are all factors that have helped Petzl become the successful company that they are today. Our first critical success factor to note is development. So how does a business develop?
First, they need an idea. Is this idea strong and does it give benefits to the consumer?
Once the target market has been identified, market research can be gathered to provide feedback on the needs and demands of the consumer. Knowing where each product sits within the growth share matrix will help businesses allocate resources and is used as an analytical tool in brand marketing and product management.
A more established business can utilise the Anasoft matrix to either develop their products, develop or penetrate the market, or even diversify. To develop an idea, it is important to have a business model, an identity, and to be able to meet the standards and costs.
Petzl say their products are designed for progression, and they consider them solutions without compromise.
When you want something, you need a way to make it happen, and that's Petzl's core business. What is in a solution? A solution contains three things: the product, technical information, and training.
Prior to starting a business, new venture or product is essential to build a business plan. This will identify clearly whether you can succeed.
The business plan will build a bigger picture of potential earnings, expenses, and allows you to plan strategies, contingencies, and raise the necessary capital from investors and bank managers.
It is a good idea to form a prototype of any new products first, rather than rushing into the manufacturing stage, which could lead to heavy losses because the product has not been through a thorough testing stage first to identify potential faults and likability.
Once a product passes the testing stage, it is then ready for production.
Taking your product to trade shows and relevant events can help measure interest and gain valuable feedback from potential customers, which in turn could influence your decision and gain vision on core competencies and strengths. Once you are familiar with who may want your product, you can also see the marketable potential, relevancy, accessibility of your product, geographic and transferable attributes. Before you can launch a product or service, a solid supply chain needs to be in place.
It is essential to understand the 5 stages of growth. As each stage is encountered, it is usually because a business has reached a crisis stage and so needs to make a change. If you can understand the factors that can cause a business to fail, this in turn could actually lead you to success. Here are some other factors to consider. By carefully assessing every decision, you too could have a successful business like Petzl.
It's never over. Through my experience and our innovations, I've realised, and I'm constantly aware, that there's always something new we can do, especially with the teams we have. I'm very confident and convinced that we're going to do great things in the future.